Welcome to another God of War playthrough, and this is episode 7, I think. Last time we were busy with Freya's items, trying to find the 3 missing items for her, and we are now going to look for the 4th one. So yeah guys, if you are new, do follow me and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Without anything else to say, let's get back to it. So, we collected the second item, which is where we left off, and this is now open. So I'm guessing this is gonna give us a bridge.
I can't read it from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
I just want to check something that we said we were going to do last episode that I completely forgot to do before I ended the episode. There was branches over here somewhere that I saw, but I forgot to do something with it. Where were they? Somewhere here, I think. Yep, here they are. So... see what that does. Anyway. Seems like it brought the chest down. Reverse flurry attack. Oh, yes please, that looks nice. Okay, let's go and find Freya's third and final piece.
The word is complete. It's missing a piece.
Oh shit, there's one up there as well. Okay, how do we get rid of it though? Sure, we can't burn it. Has to be a way. I'm not sure what I have to do to open this one. I don't know how we opened the other one. That's the problem. Maybe that has to do with it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay, so I don't know why she didn't do that first, but apparently.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right. After all the battles I've
Time
fought,
to find the third
why
piece.
does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within. But this battle, you will not
Abandon us? Abandon your home? Why? So you could gallivant across the realms with the one-eyed king? Did we sicken you so, your pathetic worshippers, that you would take the first opportunity to leave and never return? I did not know true loneliness until now, nor did I know true rage. I would revenge myself upon you, but you are not here to receive my hate, and so instead as many as will join me, will go to the temple we built for you so long ago, the monument of our gullibility and your selfishness, and we will do to it what we can only hope one day do to you.
fight alone. Are you ready?
There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
Mona! The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me, too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
Now, a new sword choice unlock. Customize Freya's loadout in the weapons menu. Okay, running summon. Is that it? Nothing else to
Interesting, brother.
collect.
I see.
Ceremony.
Suppose it's on to
And
the
I
next
have no idea where the
battle.
fuck it went.
Yes, you won an important one today.
Okay, what do I need to do now? Explore the Elven Sanctum in Alfheim. Leave the shrine. And labors, we still need to find the armor, which I obviously think is that gold chest that we cannot get our... Jesus. In the dick.
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just... I owe you my life, such as it is. And I caused you so much pain. In a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know. But I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
That's not where I go down. Cool. So that is Freya's side quest done. We just need to figure out how to get the chest now, and that's it. So let's make our way to that. What? Hey man, these damn crocodiles need to leave me the fuck alone. Oh, two of them, really. As if one was never okay. If that thing if we can upgrade that thing, we'll do a decent amount of damage. We can take the one out before the other gets involved. We'll leave. Oh man, I have to upgrade it. Oh.
much for that boat.
Dragon tooth. Oh. Coincidentally, a new boat is here.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had it confident. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
So, Freya, if we might finish your story. How did Hrimthur intend to get revenge on the
Let's
Aesir
figure
for
out
killing
how
his
we are
father?
going
Did it have to do
to
with Asgard's war?
open that.
It did. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard realm
Because
tower.
I would think it was
I
from
knew
this
it!
side, right?
How do we make
Because this
use
is
of
like
it?
the only opening
We
we
don't.
get.
He said Surtur would know
However,
what to
no matter
do.
how hard I
And if Surtur's
tried,
approaching
nothing worked. We
Asgard's
still have to
wall,
find the
There's
other
already
part of this
Ragnarok.
chest.
Aye.
There is a
That's
treasure
it.
piece over
I
there.
hoped it might have given us another way.
The other part of this chest is going to really give me a hard time. So I doubt it's going to be anywhere over here, which is the thing. Okay. Let's go and find our way. So if we shoot those arrows on top of each other, it has a wider radius. So maybe that might blow up the stuff. Ah, shit. The only problem... Let's see if this works. No. Okay. Maybe if we shoot it from this side, right? Because we need to try. There we go. That's 2. That's 3. That should do it. Yeah!
that worked.
Please tell me this is the final piece for that armor. No! He's not...
What did you find?
It ain't the final piece. Which means we need to go check out the area. I think there was 2 areas we did not look at before coming here.
Do you
Let's just see
regret it,
what's
Mimir?
glowing
Most likely. What are we
behind
talking
you.
about in particular?
Giving up your body?
I regret exchanging my life
I
for
think
my
this is one of the treasure
That's
maps.
a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world.
Got
Where else
Dwarven
could I spend
Steel.
such quality time with you?
Let's just open this
Okay.
box.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go and see if we can find the final piece to this damn armor.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes.
It has to be that one, right?
We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir
Could
had been
possibly
hostile for
only be
ages.
that one.
Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests. Enough
Okay,
to
this
feed
might
the
be
whole
it. This might be
population.
it.
And time to walk. Hold that thought. Let's get violent.
What the fuck? Another example of Odin taking something that doesn't belong to him and bastardizing it. Imbuing the whatever that is with Bifrost energy is yet another item on the long list of affronts the one-eyed pricks committed in his conquests. That's how we get to the chest. Oh, there's another one.
Watch out!
Flame. Timely dodging is a critical tactic against any flame of whatever the hell you pronounce that. Oh, is battle not over? Surely that's it. Yeah.
The creatures weren't always this reckless. The ecosystem.
Okay, so we need a really. Just trying to see where I need to burn everything.
Astrid. No.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counter-spell.
Casualties caused, think of a large number, then double it. Method of imprisonment, not slumber, prison location, Vanaheim. Date of release, not. The trolls devoured too many jars to count before I put them to sleep. I doubt they'd be in a better mood after getting slapped with a rousing relic. Imagine being stuck in the same position for any period of time. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis Stoneford Svartalheim. Okay. There's another chest over there. There's a chest in there as well.
Look,
Yeah, there's chests
the door's
everywhere,
held
man.
shut by that counterweight. We lower it, the door will open.
How do I break that now? Am I able to reach it even? I doubt I would be. I wonder if we put this thing on flame. Don't think it would have the same implications.
Look, over there.
So there has to be a way I can do that one. I'm guessing you have to probably put in a manner that we can open it from the other side. There is a thing over here.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
God damn. Oh.
Life returns to the garden. Good.
Interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to do the same thing here.
I'd like to go talk with her.
This one has a thing there though.
The family crest of Hemir. Poor man.
There has to be a way we'll be able to break it. Maybe from up here.
Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there?
The roots go all the way here though, which is great. I get rid of that.
Good thing you learned the roots, brother.
I killed the garden's progress. Gala bushes 4 planted, anticipating first berry harvest. 6 planted, 6 planted, 6 planted. Okay, so that's just telling me what they have planted. Okay. Now we should be able to get that. Yes.
This garden still aches. There must be more poison somewhere.
Excuse me, I didn't say go freaking up. Okay. So that's 2 done. Third one's probably gonna be through there.
I have failed my charge.
There she is
Maybe
again.
through here.
She obviously needs help, and I'd like to give it.
Break that chain and it'll lower the counterweight.
The only problem is, how the hell am I gonna get in there? Maybe I'm able to... There's no hole though, which is a problem. Unless we do this, right?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Okay, we got the first one. Now, we should be able to... that. And hopefully... it didn't work. I think I know what I need to do.
Kratos, I see something.
Yes, I see it too. Relax yourself. Do that. No. God damn it. Maybe if I do that and do that. Right? And then we try and get the final one. Touch over here. Oh, that's not working. Not a treasure map. This is going to interest me. So we could do that. The only problem is might not be big enough unless we like try and come this side and do it. Okay. That's one right. It's two. Don't know if this is gonna work. No, it's not. I need to try and get it in line over there. But it seems like if we can go on that bridge, we'll be able to open it. But that thing brings us all the way back here, so what the fuck? Oh, we can destroy this one at least. We just need to find out.
All is desolation, a fitting fate.
There we go.
That was the last of the poison. Despite everything, the garden survives. Because of us.
Spirit.
Freya, you returned.
Bastard, what happened to you? To your garden?
The Einherjar. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
Well, that's lucky. We already destroyed all the totems poisoning our garden.
We did the side mission without even knowing it was a side mission.
It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one.
Okay.
The garden will die again.
All things do.
Got so many enchantments, but can't use any of the freaking things. I want to go there. But I can't. There must be a way I can do this. I'm probably just not thinking properly on it. So if I do that, that's probably the closest I can get. Just like that.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Yep, so we got that working. Right now we just need to get it working to touch damn flowers. My only guess is if we do it like that, will it work? Oh, might not. Yeah, that might. Oh.
Look, over there.
Okay. Let's try this again. That should take out most of that. Okay. One over
Sigil
there.
arrows won't work on this.
One over there. One over there. Still nothing. I feel like it's doing it how I want it to do it. I just have to find the right something that's touching it.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Do not think it is touching. Maybe we put a bit more. Could be it. Put one there. I have no fucking idea. We'll come back to it. This is the dwarf piece though, then.
Looks like more armor for Lunda to fix
Yep,
up.
it is. Do I really care about the other chest now? Not really. Cool, we can craft a full kit now. I could give two shits about those chests.
Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, he was trying to improve relations with them by sharing our magic. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
It's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
Did I take a turn I'm not supposed to?
Freya was a guest. When
Oh, Raven.
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up.
Probably
He
from
saw the
there,
potential
yes.
of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Oh shit, but the dwarf is near, that's the problem. Okay, let's go back. To the other dwarf.
You know, I would have beaten you. Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't. Reavers, of course.
What the hell? Yep, I did not think it would freaking fly to them.
It's explosive! Be careful!
That brazier. Maybe it could help with those vines. Well done.
I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
Stop that notebook from singing!
Another drawbridge. We'll need to lower it.
Still far. How?
Anything illuminating?
Dead on arrival, a warning to all who pass this bit of land. The dead here do not die, rain or shine in the heat of day and chill in the night. They follow the master's will. Leave now whether you value life or peace in your debt. You do not want the prison of this magic necromancy hearts to dirt beneath your feet. Surely. That doesn't even do it. Maybe here? Maybe here. Nothing. I would expect I'd be able to reach there. It's like inches off. Inches. Now, fire arrows would be great. Just saying. There's a fire thing over there.
Something hanging from that tree above us. Could be useful.
There we go. And that's how it's gonna work.
There must be a way to transfer the fire from one side to the other.
That was not planned, but okay. Boom.
Looks like that worked. Well, that did it.
Should be able to get the raven.
One more for the tree.
Yeah, one more when you get the full raven gear. Take down a lot of my strength and defense, which I don't like.
lady. I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Well, you can say that again.
We're gonna rock this armor until we get the full Raven armor. Need one more bird. The chest is locked again.
That Luca's armor? Hand it over. You make up your mind.
Chest, where is it? Guardian ingot. Enhancements. Relics. Accessories.
About time I had something to do.
Jewel of... Okay, I don't have that. Let's sell what I'm not using.
Family crests? I'll take them.
I need to keep the Raven stuff. Braces of Raven.
Yeah, I'll take your crap. Hand it over already. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's fine. Okay, we done it. We just have the lost pages. But we can now carry on with the main mission. I still can't go there. I'll find the Elven Sanctum. Oh yeah, because we can go to the other side now that we have Freya. And free the other big-ass jellyfish. Let's go.
Are we off to find that elven sanctum then, or something else?
We certainly can. Though we do have something else that needs our attention. We found a Hofgufer out in the Barrens. In terrible pain. We freed it, but there's another intern somewhere beneath the Forbidden Sands.
A Hofgufer? I haven't seen one since I was a child. Lead the way.
As soon as the gate decides.
I've expanded my inventory since we last spoke. How can I help? Nothing appeals to you?
Freya, I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, a bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came
Oh
time
my
for
god.
death to roll them away. Freyr was heartbroken, and
Made
resolved
complete
himself to perform some great
360.
feat to win her back.
Um,
He set his aim
let's
on
do
the
that.
grandest of gestures.
Cannot believe it.
He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the world tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out
I
of
saw the
it
chest,
before,
I just
so
couldn't give two
they've
shit
got
about
some
it.
attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
Wait. Let us look this way.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean
Another half goofa.
Mecking. I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofa. But I have to believe in the long run, we're doing right by Alpine. Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave! I see
Yeah,
an
there's a
entrance!
raven. That's the armor set at least. But eventually.
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege. Even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
Or hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Blocked.
Could I reach it from down here? This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd. When When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alzheimer's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the light well, or even our trapped half-skipper for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Lemire.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
This has turned into Prince of Persia. Sure.
Well, there you go. Enemies to your left!
These things. Is it bloody mess?
The wee bastard's about to explode!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Watch your left!
Oh my god, he just kept going through the wall.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrier, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim, or so it appears.
Big Veer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried. Look there. That hive doesn't like sound, remember?
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we?
Knocking them to the ground off their Hurt will damage nearby enemies as well as leaving them all momentarily vulnerable.
I hope freeing these half-goofers will allow them to breed it.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
I wonder if you're gonna get another armor set in this area.
I can relate.
Yeah. Here we go.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face on the street. The life cycle of the half-goofer. In order to breed, they must pass on their life to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for in the end. That our death doesn't hurt us. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know what choice I would make.
Huh? Is that 2 or is that 3? That's 2. How am I gonna do this?
Good. Almost there.
I didn't see. Nice. And we just need those two.
Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
If rushes live long enough, they will eventually lose several appendages and emerge from the muck as a grim. Then once their skinny bodies have had enough carnage and blood, they will grow into a larger and even more unpleasant Bergsra. Astoundingly, such a transformation takes no longer than a full moon cycle, which speaks to just how much of a Bergsra's apparent mass is made up of pure Svartalheim gas. The stench permeates them inside and out, and it endures. At least they're a bit easier to hit when their younger, smaller counterparts. Whispering Slab 13. Heavy Runic, hello.
The pipe.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
Okay, Now we can go up again.
The fate of these creatures. That reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but, well, your stories,
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim.
Time to end this storm.
I know I said we were gonna do the main mission in this episode, but fuck God, there's so many side things.
If my stories are no comfort, take solace in
The Hafgafas have been released and the sandstorms in the desert have subsided. Once reunited, they mated, gave birth, and died. Jesus Christ. Well, that was a short ending. We just freed them. They already mated, died, gave birth. Their species will live on, I'm pleased. We were able to free them, and that I was able to spend this time with those who are close to me. These creatures offer a reminder that the time we have with a loved one is short and never guaranteed. I will remember this moment fondly.
You did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
The Song of the Sands. Well, I didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
I need that for the armor. Ah. Oh my word, how am I missing that? I swear that's like on it. Or is that just me? Maybe a bit higher. Maybe a bit higher. Maybe a bit higher. It's not going where I want it to go. Got it. Finally have the Raven armor. Well, we need to go get it. Let's just check out this area first. That's where we came from.
A light elf statue in the desert. Odd.
On top of ancient elven ruins? I'd have to agree.
What is that?
A phantom!
What the?
Roll magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Make yourself an opening! Don't waste it! Make yourself an opening! Don't waste it!
It's done!
Oh, there's so many now flying in the sky. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
It's over! Time to put it down!
Well, yet another...
Frost Phantom. While a single runic spring can release enough magic to create worse multiple springs and summons something far deadlier, the chaotic power that these springs draw from can manifest into a creature that is both aspiring and terrifying. Or inspiring, okay? As long as those runic springs remain intact, the Phantom will continue to draw magic from them and fuel its continued existence.
Gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
Okay, back to what I was trying to do. No. Am I supposed to take it from this side then? Doubt it. I need an angle to be able to hit it from down here. Interesting. Very interesting. There's clearly some way I can do it. I'm just not thinking properly right now. Oh. That's a goddamn. Seems I need to be higher for it though.
You're building quite the collection of poetry, brother.
Why so surprised? My people are known for their color.
Alone yet to get a close yet apart are long scars, a tether, cooperation, and art speaking without word. Crest through the land, glide like a bird, draw names in the sand.
Not surprised.
There we go. Cool. Dwarven steel. Look at all of them now in the sky. Like, holy shit. From those two have been holding a lot of them stuff in, huh?
A good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's
We
see if I
need
can
one
pull it
more
off.
tribute.
No.
An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the lighthouse.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day. And we can browse at our leisure.
Here.
Just basic library rules. Okay, can go up there and can go up there.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
Historian. Wait, what? moment of truth to see if it actually starts giving us armor again. Console journal.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. Console.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name.
Treasure
Odds are
map.
he'd like a gander at that particular text.
What did it give me? Nothing. Oh, a piece of a broken amulet. Oh, that's to upgrade the amulet. Oh shit, okay. Now I understand how we upgrade it. We have to find broken pieces of it.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
Lotta Framborg.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Use a shield strike!
Can't even block because of the fucking stun.
Shield strike!
Yourself. Thought. Megivita. Helga brought him on.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to wound her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Bella, Dark Elf, and a Light Elf are allies of Frey, and something more than allies to each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. There is a reason to hope elves may find peace. Perhaps aiding them by exploring the hidden sanctum in the Alfheim desert will allowing us to help connect our own past wrongs to their minds. Okay. I think this is how we get up here. There's also a flying bird on the other side. Alright. Oh, there's a treasure here. I'm going to die. one treasure thing found. We can go through here, or we can go through here.
Locked.
Never mind.
It requires 2 keys.
What are they keeping back there?
That's the beauty of a locked door. It could be anything. Monsters, treasure. Knowing our luck, it'll be a bit of both.
This is probably how we're gonna get the first key. With me and no health. Ooh, we got all of the artifacts. Nice. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. Oh no, I'm going to die.
Can't do this without you, Kratos.
Yeah, I have no health, Freya, so this is going to be fun. Please give me full health. Nice. Now, we shall do this. Okay, we got one. Oh no, they came back. Oh well, the one came back. Shit, man. Dude, relax yourself. My God. Dust of Realms and +2. That's it though. No keys. I wonder if we'll get a key later on in the game or if we find it in this area. Cool. I think this was the cave we went into. Yeah. Okay, let's go check out this side. The bird was flying around here somewhere. God damn it, it was so close. Oh, that was like perfect. I just need to be higher. What? Okay, there has to be another way to get this thing, yeah. Ah, there we go. I'll probably get him when he's like flapping over here.
A statue of my brother. How quaint.
Okay, I might be able to hit it here. So I have to wait. It hit the wing. What? It hit the bird's wing, but it didn't do anything. That was way too early. There we go.
That's odd. The rooms are dark.
What
Oh,
purpose does
these
all
things
this serve
again.
other than a testament to my brother's vanity?
Difficult to say without an inscription. It looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of
Oh, we need to
cooperation in
disable
generations.
it.
A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument. One that symbolizes the potential for peace.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did
We need
not.
to restore.
Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what fueled that peace to take root. But once he left, he had to learn.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
Oh, there's one here. I guess we need to put it here to open up that thing so we can break that part, right? Oh no, this has... Put this down. Let's take this away.
You said modern was useless. Why restore this one?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
These crystals contain their own life.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal...
But I can just take the
inside
crystal from the
could
bottom here and
shed
put it
some
here,
light on
right?
this mystery.
Because how am I gonna get that one?
That did something. Down there, the ring of crystal shards glow.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
The light from the crystals is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say, his...
Runic Storm. Ooh, yes. Much better. The Enlightened One. In honor of the Enlightened One, may his gift shine eternal. May his light serve as a beacon of harmony. May peace endure among the elves, as we forever bask in its radiant glow. We did a lot of side stuff in this. Is that not where I came from? No, wait now. Where did I come from? Oh, that's okay.
Was actually here. The peace was
So
fragile.
I do need the other
Even extra light in the
one.
desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a
New
life of
problem.
peace. After her
How
death,
do I
and
get
travels
to the other one?
I found peace on my own. It remains my
Surely.
responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the
Oh,
even without Freya's guidance.
His presence continues to guide me.
let's just see if we have no other favors left. The Crucible, find the second. Okay. I'll close the holes and ravens. Other than that, all the side mission favors are done. Completed. Under the rainbow. Okay. Well, we've worn this armor for long enough, I guess. Guess that's everything here.
Animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Becky and Spanner could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. Just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other.
Oh, is the other key on the other that other one? Has to be right. This one or that other one in front? Asgardian ingot. Oh, we can upgrade one of the Raven items.
Freya, back to the story of your brother. You said the elves saw
Okay,
him
this
emerge from the Lake of Souls.
the key has to be one of
It's
them.
true. I don't know whether he worked.
Was there not
his
one
charms
of
at
this
that point.
in
They
the
just assumed him
caves
to be a
though?
great deity.
Shit.
But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even
Nice, we
endured
got the
after Wayne's
key.
vision, remembered by
Alright. Let's go open
So
the
when at
lock.
last he returned,
Just when we thought
he
we're
was
done with this
uniquely
area.
situated to gain the trust
Please
of
give me
both
a
sides
guardian's
and help to create
ingot.
the truce.
No more for now. Focus.
No. We have one more hope over there. Guardian ingot? No. Interesting. At least we can upgrade one of the Raven armors to level 6, I think. I need to repair it first. Okay, let's see what awaits us behind this door. Probably another boss. rebel? What? Prayers, please. Use your weapon. Oh, I'm going to die again. Head is the weak point, but my health is also the weak point right now. Holy shit. Just need to not lose as much health until we can. Oh no. Okay. No! Need some help. It's not a lot of health, but it will do. I was one hit from dying there.
What on earth was a Drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a Drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed
Oh man,
or
that was...
Either way, it is over now.
That was something. Gravel Belly. We found this Drake in the deserts of Alfheim behind a door. I had been expecting treasure or a new area of the desert to explore, but was instead met with a beast. The blue markings on his head were like nothing I had seen before. They could be considered beautiful, with the creature not trying to dig its tusks into my flesh. A sharp claw can be used to craft dragon-scaled armor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, dragon-scale armor. Hello. If you watched my playthrough of the first God of War, we ran the dragon armor all the way to the end. I need to get to the damn draft right now. Well, let's go to Niflheim, and then we'll get the Raven thing,
Brother, in my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland.
and we can craft a piece of the dragon one day.
You were there?
No.
Is that regretting your voice?
And we can end the
I
episode.
did regret not
Then we
dying
will,
so many
this time
times.
for real, start the main mission in the next episode. Once I get sidetracked with side quests, I never come back. But you know, if you watch how I do my playthroughs, I do all the side stuff first before the main mission.
Freya,
Well, the
please,
side
finish
stuff we
the story
can
of your
do.
brother. He stumbled into Alfheim, became a legend, and returned ages later to bring peace.
Nope,
That's
we need to
correct.
go
And both
to...
sides trusted him.
Actually, no, we could
Problem
use
was,
that one.
both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it.
Enough talk for
We'll
now.
just pick this up later.
Okay. Let's go over here.
this will be of use.
What is this?
Ravens. The ones we've been destroying. Odin's little spies.
New father, new mother, new fate to suffer. We told what we saw.
Nice. Okay, I wonder what the other chest is gonna give. But we'll never know until the time comes. Okay, let's look at this dragon scaled armor.
Yeah? And
Sword.
Lady Freya? What are you looking for?
Don't have a frozen flame. Don't have a chaos flame.
Let's make
Right.
something then.
Amulet. Can upgrade it. That's great. Let's look at... Can upgrade the Raven to level 6. Where's the dragon armor? Okay, so there's no dragon armor to craft, but it told me it's used to craft dragon armor. Why?
Need something special?
That sucks.
Oh, Elven design, huh? Always loved their style. Lots of curves.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick. I'll get her open where it needs getting. Oh, Lunda sends her love. Bless her spotted heart. And now for the goddess. Come back if you need more crap.
I really thought it was gonna show us. Okay, I honestly thought we would have had something. So it's 163, 182, right? So this gives me more defense than that. The wrist takes away strength but gives me more defense. The chest takes away. I'm gonna lose about 20. I'm gonna lose about 20 strength if I equip those two. Why don't you have a dragon armor, man? Unless we have to go further in the game first to unlock the actual dragon armor. Cannot believe it. Okay, I'm gonna save my Asgardian ingot then.
You just came to stare?
Okay, let's see what happens in the cutscene for the main mission, and then we shall end this.
Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Fight me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you could make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow, but then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't rightly know who's yelling at who in there, but I figure they both got it coming. Well, come on, then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine?
But you're gone for 2 days, with nobody to watch your back. I'm your partner. We're not supposed to keep secrets. You sound just like Father. Whose side are you on? Whose side? I don't know.
Don't call me
What
that.
does it even mean to be on your side right now?
that person.
How do I know you won't be running off to Asgard next? If I did, at least I'd be somewhere I could make a difference. Now that is crazy talk. That is the craziest of all possible talk. Why? Odin had the chance to kill me, but he didn't. He offered to teach me. Maybe if I had more answers, I could prevent. Prevent what? What is this about? It doesn't matter. Just let it go, okay? But you are gone for 2 days. There's nobody to watch your back.
You better screw his head back on. And I mean tightly. So you're back.
Are you going to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not. But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole.
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine! Her secrets ought to be stuck with this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking...
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Get kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you are going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck?
Atreus! It's Sindri. Just try to keep control!
Brock is like, what the fuck? Kratos is definitely dying at the end of this game with the way things are going.
Great.
Starting combat already?
Lots of Hellwalkers! Definitely in Midgard! Keep it coming! You're just helping me stay warm. Yep! Home sweet home! Gotta find some shelter. These things! When did it get so bad out here? At least something out here doesn't want to kill me. Just need someplace warm. Then I can figure out where to go next.
Okay guys, with that being said, I'm going to end this episode over here. We will carry on tomorrow and see what Atreus has in store for us. So yeah, thanks for watching. Follow the video, subscribe to my YouTube as well, and I will see you guys next time.